SHKYERA.
Okay, so what's going on? SHKYERA Asiimov is completely custom-built model rocket. Everything is designed from scratch. What's unusual about it is how it goes down. It lands propulsively just like SpaceX Falcon 9. There have been several attempts to achieve the vertical landing in model rocketry. For example, BPS.Space constructed his Echo landing rocket that was dropped from UAV and then it would stay upright all the way down. My design is different, because it has two boosters on each side of the center core. Then these boosters detach and center core can land propulsively. This hold down test that you've just seen is a result of 5 months of learning physics, electronics and programming. A few months back I didn't really know anything. This project is my first ever opportunity to design something in CAD software or even build a rocket. When I got myself educational license for Fusion 360, I jumped right into it. I started designing all the elements that I had to. Body tubes, nose cones, detachment mechanisms, and the most important one, TVC mount. It's basically 2-axis gimbal that can rotate the motor 10 degrees in each of the axes. That takes care of keeping the rocket upright on its way down using gyroscope and accelerometer. The whole brain of this system is Arduino Nano that has 2 servo outputs, 2 pyro channels, buzzer and SD card reader. When flying a rocket with a TVC mount, you need to know exactly how much you want to rotate that motor so the rocket stays upright. That's why I had to develop a few simulators to tune my PID gains. And here we are, after a few ignition tests, finally checking if everything works correctly. And here are some conclusions. Simulator is accurate enough to tune PID values for my flight computer. TVC mount works as intended, but it might be slightly misaligned. That's why the rocket tipped at start. I'm finishing up designing my launch pad and few other 3D printed components to make sure everything works perfectly. And in 2 weeks we'll have our first ever launch. Stay tuned.